Anyone who knows me, who's had the misfortune of being cornered by me when they ask me who do I think is a movie villain, knows that I say Grandpa Joe by a country mile. I'm going to explain that logic, but I haven't had a second person in mind until recently, but now I have someone who's sitting on the podium right up there with this monster. Why is Grandpa Joe a villain, Jahan? Grandpa Joe's a lovable character. He takes Charlie to the factory. He tells him to stand up to Wonka. What could possibly be wrong with this man? This loathsome, selfish, odious man has spent years chilling out in a bed, not doing anything, until such time as his grandson, who is selling newspapers when he's not studying and helping his mum at the laundry, finds a golden ticket. Now, when that happens, Grandpa Joe gets up, clicks his heels, does a little dance. I'm coming with you to the factory, Charlie. Why wouldn't I come? What about the 3 other grandparents in the bed? What about your mother? What about your mother who's killing herself to provide for us cabbage soup because we're that poor and have to live in a bed? Why don't you take your mum, Charlie? I'm sure she'd love to have a day off to go to the chocolate factory of miracles. This man's idea of sacrifice is to have tobacco 1 pipe a day rather than 2. Like, that's his idea of sacrifice for his family. When he was perfectly capable of getting up, doing a dance, doing what have you. And don't even get me started in his behavior in the factory, which basically almost kills Charlie by smashing down fizzy lifting drinks, by behaving like a pig throughout the thing, by encouraging his son to steal and cheat and give the information a slug worth. He's just scum. But there is someone else on the podium right alongside him. Now, ironically, for many years, it didn't catch on to me what a prick he was, but I rewatched this the other day, and it just wow. Right up there with Grandpa Joe is Uncle Frank, the selfish POS scumbag from Home Alone. I don't even need to dig nearly as far with this guy as I do with Grandpa Joe. I'm not going to pay for pizza, even though I'm getting a free trip to Paris. I'm going to steal silverware in my first class seat. Why shouldn't I? Take it, hide it in your purse, honey. You left your 8-year-old child at home during the holiday seasons. Well, I forgot my reading glasses. They're basically the same. And the piece de resistance, this scene where an 8-year-old boy who's being bullied by his brother, who deliberately ate his food, right? Deliberately ate his food and then suggested that, don't worry, you can eat it after I vomit it up, pushes his brother in a normal reaction, and Uncle Frank screams at him, calling him a little jerk, notwithstanding the fact his own boy wets the bed well after the age that you should do that. No one chastises the bully. No one says, hey, this family is dysfunctional, we shouldn't do this. You, sir, are the jerk. You're a big jerk and you suck. For all those people who say, well, these parallels are obvious, they weren't obvious to me, and I hope I made them more obvious to you. Don't be Uncle Frank, don't be Grandpa Joe, and follow me for more legal TikTok.